Oh, let's see what happens when I walk away. We got racing going on, ladies and gentlemen. Still practicing. We are practicing still. We still have a few minutes left for these guys to get their things going. I thought we were racing because it said racing. Look at that 13. Holy cow, the 13's doing wheelies and stuff. We'll be right back, though, as soon as these guys get done with their practice session and whatnot. Stay tuned. Hang with us. Good show on the road. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the 360s are ready to rip, rock, and roll here as we're going to line up for our heat number one. We're going to have 12 cars out for heat number one here, ladies and gentlemen. Starting on the pole is Alex Peck in that 59 machine. Starting in the outside, I think that's the outside in the second spot. Donald Decker in the 16. Connor Fetro in the number 11, starting in the third position. And in fourth, Rylan Turley in the 87, coming out of New York. Tanner Burge in that 4 car there, coming out from the Midwest. We got Jeff Lamb in the 67 machine. The number 7 of Cole. I'm not going to take a chance at butchering your name. I'm sorry. And then we got the 14 of Ross starting in the 10th spot. Or the 8th spot. Sorry. Tyler J. Wood starting 9th. With Reese starting in 10th. Brody Brown starting in the 12th spot, and Curtis Preston starting in 11th. So that is your heat there, ladies and gentlemen. And as we get ready to rip, rock, and roll, Connor Fetro, Donald Decker looking to take the green flag to 16, and it looks like the 11 machine. Connor and Donald. Pace truck's going to pull off here after this next lap. Here is the 360 sprints from the Dirt Dog International Recruitment Race Series, brought to you by Chummy Motorsports and Lamb's Custom Decals. And if you want to get in on the action, you are more than welcome. We are opening anyone to open arms. Come apply to our league, the Dirt Dog International Developmental League, or there's a chance that you can win some money by applying and showing interest to our pay-to-play league. If that is something that interests you, head to our website. Our website has every bit of information that you will need, I believe. And if you have any questions, join our Discord and feel free to ask me or Mr. Dustin Lamb. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Pace Truck's pulling off the 11 and the 16, looking to take the green flag here, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag out. Donald Decker on the outside, able to get to an early jump on the 11, but the 11 goes down low. The 16 up in the wall now, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Decker going to the back. Jeff Lamb in the 5th spot there, battling Rylan Turley. Turley now moving up into the 3rd spot here. Jeff Lamb looks like he fell back a couple positions, maybe a little bit of contact here. The 87 now moving up into the 2nd spot. Turley on the outside trying to make some moves on Connor Fetro. Fetro goes to the outside. Turley down low here, ladies and gentlemen. Battle side to side as they complete lap number 4. Putting lap number 4 in the books here. The 87 still hanging on to the lead here. Ryan Turley. Reese Gerald now pulling up the 2nd spot in that 10 car. The 11 just seems to fall back a little bit more. Connor Fetro. Ross in the 3rd spot here, ladies and gentlemen, poking up the backside of that number 10 machine here in that 14 car. Well, looks like the 10. Yep, he's in the 10 car. The 11 right behind him, all in suit, tail to nose. Battling it out, these guys trying to fight for 3rd there, all ripping the outside here at USA International. No cautions in our heats, as this is only recruitment racing. But there will be cautions into our season. Once we start running our season, our heats will have cautions. The 10 car trying to make a slide on the other 10 car in front of him, Reese Gerald. Gerald. Connor Fetro getting a little squirrely coming out of 1 and 2 there, excuse me. Ripping the outside lane, Reese Gerald. Seven laps down, 8 laps down now, 4 to go. Gerald trying to come to the backside of Turley as Turley's sitting out front here in that 87 machine. Getting ready to pitch it down into 3 here, the 87 rocking the outside. Ripping them marbles. Ryland Turley able to hang on to the lead coming down that long straightaway here at this 3/4 mile dirt track. Riding on board there with Ryan Turley as he comes out of 1 and 2 now. Got some lap traffic. That might be somebody right there. I believe that's Tyler J. Wood in the 8 machine. The 87's looking to try to go around the bottom side. The 8 stays up high. The 87 looking to make the move down low. Able to make it stick to 67 now. Oh, Jeff Lamb, the orange bomber. Ripping the outside. The 87 goes around the 67. Ripping that low side coming around now as he's getting ready to take the white flag. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. I am wrong. 1 more to go and then white flag. Turley now looking to make Brody Brown a lap down as he's working on the high side to get him around him here in 2. Brody almost gets a little loose there. He almost come up into the 89 or the 87 there of Ryland Turley. Down low, Turley found his groove. Checkered flags are waving. Heat number 1, your winner, Ryland Turley. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the starting grid for heat number 2 here. Nicholas Schell starting on the pole on the inside, straight out of Texas. He's got Trent Beeson on the inside or outside of him there, coming straight out of Pennsylvania. Nicholas Lamb starting on the inside, row number 2 in the 3rd spot, coming out of New York. Richard, the Canadian, straight out of Canada, sitting in the 4th spot. Matthew Croak from Phantom Motorsports, sitting in the 5th. Inside row number 3. Wayne Crow sitting outside row number 3 there in the 98 machine. John Curtis starting in the 7th spot, inside row number 4. Dustin Phillips starting outside row number 4. We got Eric Anderson starting in the 10th spot. But that is your lineup for the heat number 2 here in the 360 sprint cars for the Dirt Dog International the developmental recruitment rate. Man, it's so much, but it doesn't matter. Here we go. Nicholas Lamb getting answer behind that 512 machine. That's Nicholas Schell. Spelled differently and everything. Trent Beeson on the outside of Nick Schell there in a 232 machine. Nicholas Lamb, and I believe in the 711. Got the 117 on the outside of him. Of the Canadian Richard Leclerc. Here we go. The 512, the 232. Green flag is out. Nicholas Schell taking the green flag there. A little bit of a door slam there. The 13 goes into the wall. Very unfortunate there for these guys. Starting to heat off a little bit rough here in the 32. Jumping out front here, ladies and gentlemen. The 32 still out front. He's got Matthew Croak in the number 2 machine right behind him, pulling up the second spot. Nicholas shall fall back into the third spot in that 512 Monster Energy Drink 360 sprint here. Ripping the outside line. Everybody wants a piece. Nicholas Lamb getting a little loose back down there. Sponsored by the Dirt Dog International. Lamb's Custom Decals there. I almost said Lamb's Custom Motorsports. Holy cow. Trent Beeson still in the lead, though. He's got the number 2, Matthew Croak, right behind him. Battling it out here, ladies and gentlemen. Trent and Matthew. Trent up high, Matthew mid to high. They're going to follow right in suit there. Onto the back stretch. They're going into 3 and 4. The 32 still out front of the 2 here. Getting a little rough coming out of 3 and 4, I see, as their cars are bucking around a little bit. Heat number 2, Trent Beeson into the wall, able to hang on to it. Matthew Croak still right behind him, not giving any room there. Waiting for him to make a mistake so he can pounce on him like a predator. Beeson and Croak. Shell still back here trying to hang him off. The 512 ripping the outside. Got the 96 Jerry Deming right behind him. The 96 looking to poke to the inside, but he doesn't. He follows through with the outside, ripping the same line as that Monster Energy drink machine. Nicholas Lamb now pulling up the 5th spot, rounding out the top 5 here. The 96 and the 512 side by side riding board here with Nicholas Shell as he's ripping the outside line here for that 3rd spot, battling with Jerry Deming Jr. Nicholas Lamb back there watching it all unfold. The 96 gets a little loose as the 512 and the 96 make a little contact, ripping the outside there. The 512 up into the wall. We're going to ride here now with the Phantom Motorsports. Matthew Croak now out in the lead. Trent Beeson down low, the 32, the number 2, battling it out, coming by the flag stand. They are 9 laps of 12 in here. And we have a race here in a 360 sprints, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of wall contact there from Trent. I saw Matthew Cole. There's Croak, excuse me. Croak's still out front. Found his ground, found it down the mid to low side. Now he's ripping the high side in 3 and 4, trying to come out as we going to take one lap left here to go. White flag a waving. Now the white flag's out. Man, I can't ever get that right. Jeebers. The 2 still out front. Trent trying to find that line. Matthew Croak able to hang on to her, though, and take the checker flag here for heat number 2 of the 360 Sprints Recruitment Racing here for the Dirt Dog International Developmental League. Congratulations to Matthew Croak on his Heat 2 win here in the 360s. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting to feature Rylan Turley starting on the pole with Matthew Croak on the outside of him, starting in the 2nd spot. Starting 3rd, Reese Gerald with Trent Beeson in the 4th. Connor Fetro in 5th with Nicholas Lamb sitting 6th. In the 7th, Ross. Courtna. Karina. With the 8th being Jerry Deming Jr. 9th is supposed to be Cole Kapizwiski. We're going to butcher that all to hell. Nicholas Shell sitting in the 10th position. Brody Brown pulling the 11th. Richard Leclerc, the Canadian out of Canada, pulling up the 12th position. Orange Bomber, a.k.a. Jeff Lamb, in the 67 machine. Dustin Phillips in the 19, starting 14th here. 15th going to be Donald Decker, I believe. Hold up. Hey. Yes, 15th being Donald Decker. 16th being Wayne Crow. 17th being Taylor J. Wood. 18th being Jordan Mallwitter. 19th, Curtis Preston with Aaron in the 20th spot. Alex Peck pulling up the 21st. John Curtis in the 22nd. Starting 23rd, Tanner Burge. And then 24th, Lana Cousin. So that is your feel for the 360 sprints here, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to rip, rock, and roll 360 style. I believe we have 22 cars, 40 laps. We're going to do this 360 sprint style here at USA International. Matthew Croak, Ryland Turley. Looking to take the green flag as the pace truck coming around. 3 and 4 for hopefully the last time tonight. But there could be cautions along the way here, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Croak, Ryan Turley, Trent Beeson, Reese Draw, Nicholas Lamb, Ross Corina, and the green flag is out for Matthew Croak, ladies and gentlemen. Riding with the second spot here, Ryan Turley. Up to the 4th spot back there. And we have a yellow flag out already for the sprints here, ladies and gentlemen. Ross, it looks like it's out for Ross here. We'll check that out. A little bit of contact there with the 96, the 10 machine. So he looked like he had it, and then the 96 clipped his it outside corner panel there. They both went up to the wall. Very unfortunate there. Ryland Turley, the 87 machine out front. He's got the 2 of Matthew Croak to deal with in that purple and white machine. Excuse me, that was 24 cars and 40 laps we have. But it looks like only 17 are out there. If you're just tuning in, we got the Super Challengers coming up next after these 360 sprint cars. The Kia Optimas. The lobby should be up at 9:35. So here in another 20 minutes, the lobby should be up, ready to rip, rock, and roll. These guys have 40 laps to put down the 360 sprints here. I have faith that these 360 sprints drivers can do it. And let's hear from you fans out there of racing in the comments. Go ahead and like and share this video and call out your favorite drivers. Ryland Turley, Matthew Croak. Still on the pole. Didn't even get a lap in. The yellow flag came out. That's all right, because we'll get these guys relined up. The lights are off the pace truck here. Pace truck going to pull in. The 87 looking to take the green flag on the outside there, the number 2. Green flag is out. Turley out front. Matthew Croak staying to the outside there, the number 2 machine going to follow suit right behind the 87 there. Battling it out. Coming out of 1 and 2 on the back stretch here, these guys. Coming into 3 and 4. Ryland Turley, the 87. Still got Matthew Crow all over the backside of him, ladies and gentlemen. The number 10, Reese Gerald, right behind him. Watching it all unfold as they go side by side. Matthew Croak. And the caution, it looks like it is out again, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if we can find where that happened. See if maybe it was this one. Oh, he didn't even crash. Looked like Jeff Lamb pulled out the caution out there, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, when nothing was even involved there. So, I don't see anything else. Well, whatever. Whatever, iRacing. Oops. Oops. Pushing buttons. Here I go. Matthew Cole on that number 2 machine there. He's got a fast line on the outside. He's just got to go work his way around the 87 of Mr. Ryland Turley. Rear lap 3 of 40. Second caution of the night. Pulled out by none other than Jeff, the Orange Bomber Lamb, for absolutely nothing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that 87 sponsored by Pit Stop. Down low, that number 2 on the outside there. Ryland Turley, Matthew Croak. Looking for the green flag, waiting for the pace truck to pull off. That number 2 sponsored by Velocity. Green flag is out, ladies and gentlemen. 360 sprints are racing. Croak and Turley battling it out. Croak going down low, getting a little loose, but able to try to hang on to it. The 10 machine able to go around and hang on to the second spot. Now Nicholas Lamb in the 7-11. Moving up into that 3rd position here. Ride with the number 7-11 right behind the 10 car there. Trying to rip the outside. He's got the 32 all over the backside. Trying to hang on to that top line. The 32 is going down low now. The 7-11 trying to hang on to it. 32 almost came up. Almost clicked him. The 96 almost getting into the 32 back there. That's Jerry Deming Jr. Trent Beeson. As they go 3 wide here with Mr. Ross. And they come out of turn 1 and 2 there. Heading into 3 and 4, the 10 machine all over the backside of the 96, the 32 leading that train. We still got the 7-11 pulling up the 3rd spot. Turley, Reese Gerald. Pulling up the 2nd spot. Turley going to hang on to the first spot here. Lamb in that 7-11 machine pulling up the 3rd. Trying to find his legs to be able to come up to the backside of Mr. Gerald here. Beeson, though, knocking on the backside door saying, uh-oh. Better let me get in there here. Yellow flag is out again here. Lap 8 of 40. As we are almost a quarter of the way down here, ladies and gentlemen.
We will figure out what that is.
No, that wasn't that. Mr. Wayne Crow, the number 98, getting into the wall there and going around, bringing the caution out, ladies and gentlemen. Come back up to the third position. Nicholas Lamb worked his way up to the third now. Trying to be patient on that high side, but it's getting a little slick. So what's he going to do? He's going to try to wait and be patient as much as he can to try to work his way around that 10 car. Reese Gerald. Ryan Turley going to lead this pack. Trent Beeson in the 32 machine right behind Nicholas Lamb. We are going to have a race up here for the top 5, ladies and gentlemen. We are a quarter of the way there. We have 13 minutes till our front-wheel drive Super Challengers goes up for the raisin. Ripping them Kia Optimas here in the front-wheel drive Super Challengers. We left them open so you can mess with them and make tweaks to the setups. So that way you guys can try to make them babies faster. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Rylan Turley. Reese Gerald. Will Reese Gerald have anything for that 87 machine? Down low. The pace truck pulls off. Green flag is out as they got beaten and banging going on behind them, ladies and gentlemen. These guys trying to hang on. 60 gripping. A little bit of rubbing, a little bit of beating and banging. Caution comes out as Matthew Croak now goes around, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Coming in, the 96 down low, trying not to get into him. The 13, he checks up. The 96 gives him a little tap, and then the 98 comes up and plows Matthew Kroger there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is very unfortunate for Mr. Kroger. Yeah, now let me tell you something right now. The 87 of Ryan Turley is going to win this thing. I have no clue who's going to win this thing. But Rylan Turley, is hanging on to the lead here in that 87 machine. Almost a quarter of the way through here, ladies and gentlemen. We are 3/4 of the way through with our night of racing here, though, with the 360 sprints going on right now. And after that, we're going to have the Super Challengers. It's going to be just a big old blast. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace truck lights are off. Cycle back into the 5th spot. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rylan Turley, Reese Terrell, waiting on the green flag, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag waving. Turley able to hang on to that top line. Got the 10 and the 32 machine all behind him, waiting to come and try to take it. Battling it out, coming into 3 and 4. The 32 all over the backside of that 10 machine. Trent Beason. Got Reese Gerald all over in the front. Trying to make one down low. Shooting down low to try to come up. The other 10 car now, the red one, Ross. Renita. Pulling up the 4th spot in that 14 car, but I think it's the 10, the red 10, the white, red and white 10. And it looks like we got a caution again, ladies and gentlemen. Caution is out. Looks like the 360 sprints might be going to the time lock here, just like the Dirt Street Stocks did. Hopefully they don't. I was hoping to see these guys running out. So again, we're under caution, lap 12 of 40. We are a little over a quarter of the way done now. Tonight's racing brought to you by Chummy Motorsports and Lamb's Custom Decal. If you need any kind of decals, any kind of race stickers, anything like that made up, hit up Lamb's Custom Decals. Pace truck's lights are off. Can that 87 get a good jump and be able to hang on to the leader with a number 10 behind him? Of Reese Gerald, be able to make the jump himself. The 87 putting an awesome, a good car and a half. Car length in front of him in that 10 machine here. Pace truck pulls off. Green flag comes out, ladies and gentlemen. Rylan Turley, Reese Gerald, Trent Beason back there. Riding on board here with Ross Cornina Iron and that other number 10 machine right behind the other 32 here. The 32 of being Trent Beason. Sounds like that crashing and wrecking going on back there. It sounds like the yellow flag is out. And the caution is out again. Ross able to hang on to that 4th spot. Got Nicholas Lamb right behind him. Trying to follow right behind Trent. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Oof. 32 machine there of Trent Basom. Sponsored by Lewis Auto Care, that 32 machine. Pace truck lights are on and blinking, ladies and gentlemen. Here in 4 minutes, that other lobby will be up for the Super Challengers. For the Kia Optimas here, if you're interested in racing the Kia Optimas or anything like that, come and run that. Watch it with us and run it and have fun with us, because we're going to have fun. Because we are sponsored by Chubby Motorsports and Labs Custom Decals. Here we go. Truck's lights are off and the truck's pulling in. Lap 13 of 40, ladies and gentlemen. See if we can get a clean and green run here. Ryland Turley, Reese, Gerald, Gerald, however you want to say it. Trent Beeson pulling up the third spot there. Got Ross Cornita right behind him. Ross trying to throw a slide job on the 32 machine. Not able to do it successfully there. Trying to go to the low side again. Nicholas Lamb looking to make some time on the backside of that number 10 machine. Still green here, ladies and gentlemen. Still green. Knock on. The 15th lap mark is going down now as they come out of 3 and 4. Ripping by the flag stand. We got a 2-lap green run here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep her going. The 87, Ryland Turley, ripping the outside. The 10 machine getting a little loose, leaving the door open for the 32. Able to close it though. Reese Gerald. Trent Beeson. Still tail the nose there for the second position. Trent all over the backside of that 10 machine in that 32 car. Going to the low side, trying to pull the slide job if he's able to in the front of the 10. No, it doesn't work because the 10 is able to go around him. It would have worked, though, if the 10 would have checked up, but he did not. Oh, and the 87 goes around, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Ryland Turley ends up jumping or going around. I don't know what happened to the leader there, but it looks like the leader is gone. Not out there no more. He's in the pit lane. We are lap 17 of 40, or 19 of 40, 18 of 40. Oof, shoot. 18 of 40, jeebers. Trent Beeson in the 32, hanging on to that backside of that number 10 machine. Riding inside now with Trent Beeson in that 32 car. Waiting for the pace truck lights to come off. Getting these guys lined up. The pace lights the truck lights are about to go off And these guys are going to be ready to rip, rock, and roll, hopefully under clean and green. The 10 machine down low, the 32 out high. I wonder if they're going to start them single file or double. I believe it's going to be single file restart now. Trent Beeson, Reese Gerald. Trent down low already trying to get that jump if he's able to. He doesn't make it up. He loses a spot. Trent losing a spot on that restart to Ross Cortina. I don't even know. Cortina sounds good to me. Trent Beeson now pulling up the backside of that other 10 machine. Both the 10 cars out front now leading this thing here, ladies and gentlemen. Beeson still in the third spot. Going to the inside of the 10 car, trying to make the slide job work, and he does it. Oh, big contact there, ladies and gentlemen, from the 32. Here we have our 800th caution out for the night. So glad I could blame it on recruitment racing. That was just a poor slide job by Trent Beeson. So we're going to move up to Reese Gerald here. Reese Gerald and Dustin Phillips, ladies and gentlemen. And that 19 car, newcomer, making his way up into the second spot. Looks like the 67 of Jeff Lamb might be either coming out or going in. So Jeff Lamb made his way out into the track, or on the track here. Gerald Phillips, Deming Jr., Matthew Croak, Nicholas Lamb rounding out your top 5 here. I believe that other lobby is open. That other session should be open. So as soon as the 360s get their feature finished and over with here, ladies and gentlemen, we will be Kia Optima racing here. For the Super Challengers. Green flags out, ladies and gentlemen. Reese Gerald, Dustin Phillips, Jerry Deming Jr., the 19 on the backside tail of that number 10 machine. Gerald Phillips, Deming, Matthew Crow, Nicholas Lamb, rounding out the top 5, riding on board now with Mr. Phillips in that 19 machine, trying to pull up the backside of that 10 car. Lap 22 of 40 here, ladies and gentlemen, coming around for the 23rd lap here. And the caution comes out. Caution out, ladies and gentlemen. Caution is out. We'll get these guys lined up here for probably 1 or 2 more different tries to try to get these guys under control. Tough track, slippery. The 360 sprints have a lot of horsepower. Not much room here where you can go. Everybody's fighting for that outside line. We're going to bunch up, ladies and gentlemen. Lights are off the pace truck. The 10 machine getting ready to take the green, white checkers. The checker. Actually, I believe it's just a checkered flag here, ladies and gentlemen. They go over the time. And that is it for the 360 sprints. As the green flag comes out, they're going to do one last lap. The slide job from the 19 on the 10. The 10 clips them in the rear. Comes down on the 17 there. The 17 now. Actually, you're lying. It's over. Reese Gerald taking your win here, ladies and gentlemen. Dustin Phillips in the second spot. Jordan Maw winner. Richard Leckler. And Nicholas Shell rounding out your top 5 for the 360 sprints. Whoa. Hey, hold up. Hold up. Hey. Hold up. Hey, I'm broadcasting the wrong thing here. Hey. All right. We're going to load into our Super Challenger, so stay tuned here, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to do our Super Challengers.